Thank you for landing on this page. My name's James Ski and I'm here to help you land your first or next job offer in 90 days, guaranteed, or your money back. So what is this all about? This is about the 90-day sales accelerator to get you a job in B2B software sales. And its detailed approach I have turned from just the random approach that we're all used to a system that you can follow and apply to success. If nothing's working, you're not broken. The system you're following is broken. Most of the people that come to me are sending hundreds of applications, getting a handful of applies, but not progressing to interview stages and not finding themselves with an offer. So if that sounds like you, please stay with me for the next few minutes as I explain on how I could assist you as part of the 90-day sales program system. So who am I? My name's James Ski. I am a career salesperson. I've got over 15 years of B2B SaaS sales experience. I've worked at hyper-growth companies like LinkedIn, Asana, Drift, and many others. I also ran for 7 years the largest network of salespeople and sales leaders in the UK called Sales Confidence. And I've published a book on how to build sales confidence, which is ultimately what I want to help you with. Because most of you out there have the competence, but you're lacking confidence. And we need to give you the confidence to put yourself out there more and land that dream job offer that you're looking for. I've been on both sides of the hiring table. I've hired hundreds of people in sales teams across the years, but I've also been someone interviewing in your seat right now where it's difficult, it's lonely, it's frustrating, it's anxiety creating. And this can all lead about an ineffective approach to landing that dream job offer, especially in sales. Although this system is relevant for anybody that wants to break into tech. This is not a course. This is a clear program where there is a clear outcome at the end of it. Literally within 90 days, if you do not get a job offer, you can request your money back, no qualms, or you can continue working with me and the team to get the job offer of your dreams. Most people that we talk to do it within 45 to 50 days. They land an offer that is truly financially life-changing and puts them in a position to help take them to the next level. Now, this is not just about a tick box exercise. This is not just about a CV review or a LinkedIn profile update. There's a mindset shift that needs to take place. And I understand that system and I've built it in a way that is easy to follow. You will get direct access to me via WhatsApp and our team, and we will support you at each stage through the process. Now, why do most people fail? And a lot of this comes down to your CV to begin with. Hiring managers spend less than a few seconds to identify if they should spend more time, and then probably about 30 seconds once they've made your decision. So if your CV doesn't read like you could be a potential successful seller, they are just going to move on super quickly. So we will help you create the perfect CV for the roles that you're hiring for. Also, you need to know how to go direct to hiring managers, how to find their mobile number, contact them directly through the phone, because that is what is required to stand out from the masses. You have to understand your why. Why sales? Why now? Why that hiring manager? Why that company? And you've got to be able to open the conversation, let it flow, get them excited about you so that you can move forward in the process. Now, I've got a lot of success stories. People like Tom O'Connor that came to me after he left school at 18, got on the phones within 3 months, and then became a successful seller at a company called Highspot and is still performing today. Leon Hock was a personal trainer when I met him. Super energetic, but a bit scatty, didn't have the focus that he needed to get into a software sales role, now is successful through and through. We also have people like Catherine Granger, who's now on six figures at one of the fastest growing B2B SaaS companies in the world. We've got Mudge, who also came to us, is working for a rapidly fast growing startup. I've got hundreds of these examples, and you can see them in my bio or links onto the website. Now, what was common about all these people? They didn't fit a particular stereotype, but they followed the system. They followed a step-by-step approach in their onboarding, their training, and understand what it takes to get a role in B2B software sales. And that's what I teach you within the 90-day accelerator program. This is totally unique. There's nothing like it on the market. The fact is, because of my 15 years experience, because I built the largest network of salespeople and sales leaders, I know the people you're trying to work with directly, most of them. They've come to my events when I ran Sales Confidence over the years. So a lot of the time, I'm going to make a direct intro for you if you've done the work. And it does require effort. You know, and if you're sitting on the fence right now, wondering if you should invest yourself, maybe ask the question, is sales really right for you? Because the unique thing about sales is that by investing in yourself, you create an opportunity to get a return on that investment with additional commission. So your payback on a 90-day program will happen within 90 to 100 days, depending on the role that you land. So how do we break down the program? So for the first couple of weeks, it's about the foundations, understanding sales fundamentals, understanding your why, your mission, why sales, and what's the narrative that you need to be telling hiring managers. Now, we will be coaching you immediately on how to apply to roles, because that is an ongoing process, but simultaneously, you will be being upskilled in the skills that you need to be successful in sales. There will be, in the next 3 to 5 weeks, cold call, role play coaching, feedback. You'll get coaching on how to speak to hiring managers, how to deliver a 30-second elevator pitch, and you'll be sharper than most other aspiring salespeople within those first 4 weeks. And it's my reputation on the line, so I need to make sure you are extra sharp, you can show up and perform, and that you can deliver. And then really we'll be just continuously working on getting interviews and then coaching you through the interview process. So some of you might be getting those interviews, but you're struggling to get the job offer. Now, without the job offer, you're not going to get the job in sales. You're not going to be earning 6 figures in the next 2 to 5 years. And that's what this fast track sales program is all about. So as I said, once you get the interview, then it's about accepting the offer. We can help with negotiation, help you understand your contract. And, you know, if you're feeling like there's a level of investment that you need support from your parents or family or friends, feel free to send them this video and I'll happy to have a conversation with them, because my goal is and my mission is to help over 10,000 people this year enter the B2B software sales progression. And I'd love you to be part of that. So literally, you know, the investment within your, first year salary and bonus is only a small percent. And it's designed that way because I want to make it accessible. So if you're still here, and by the way, you can access more of my content, so just subscribe and like, even if you're not interested in the program. But if you are, click the link in the bio below, and I will give you access to my 90-day accelerator program, guaranteed job offer. If you do not get a job offer in 90 days, we will give you your money back or continue working with you until you're successful. Now, what do you need to be, though, to access this program? Because I don't accept any Tom, Dick and Harry onto it. The first thing, you have to be serious about sales. You have to be serious and committed to wanting to develop your sales skills or get to the next stage in your sales career. You've probably tried a few things. You've probably watched a few YouTube videos, read a few books, but it's just not quite working for you. You need to figure out how to improve it. You're willing to actually do the work. You're willing to follow the system, put in the daily effort that is required to get yourself a job offer. and you're ready to start in the next 30 days on this program. So as I said, 90 days, money back guaranteed, and I'll be accepting the next cohort in the next 90 days, the next 30 days. So if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments or DM me directly. I look forward to working with you. My name's James Ski, and I'm happy to support you on your career in sales.